All right, when you're ready, please introduce yourself again. Introduce the round, give me a countdown for the timer, and we'll get started.
All right, my name is PBB8. I was just here playing Bad Way just a second ago. We're gonna take quite a turn of genres, I guess, of games here, and go to a game called Garden Trills, which is about a little bird who also does a little bit of gardening too. So very cozy, cute, kind of indie platformer, 3D platformer game here with some puzzles as well too. So very fun game here. We can kind of get started with it though as well too. It's gonna be pretty short run. A lot of things will kind of go through. It's my first time kind of playing through without a commentator, or doing a run without a commentator. So we'll see. I might not have the time to explain every little trick here. So little super fun game here though too. So we'll get started. The game basically starts time when we choose the save slot here of a brand new save slot. So we can start time in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so I'm gonna try to hold X here. Perfect. So if you're in the pause menu, or if you haven't started the game yet and you hold a button down, it will just start spamming that button here. It's not a big deal here, but it just skips through the cutscenes a little bit quicker. See, you heard me just chirping like crazy. So this is Tommy. We're playing as Tommy. Tommy and I don't know if it's a he, her, or they, but Tommy and their parents moved to a new little neighborhood here up in the sky, and so first off, we are bringing over some little gift bags for our 3 neighbors. So we're gonna kind of traverse through the level and kind of drop those off here. I'm going to also, before that cutscene triggers, teleport myself. It just saves a little bit of time. There we go, and traversing over to this way here. So now I'm going to do the first little bit of gardening here. I'm going to plant 4 tulips into rather not too specific of area, but going to try to not take up too much space here and get them all clumped up together so that I can, so that I can water them all quite easily here. So I'm going to kind of put all 4 of them about here. There we go. And then I'll go talk to my mom to finish this quest. So there's a lot of little quests that we do. It's a very quest driven game. It kind of tells you exactly where you need to go and how you kind of follow the story through. So we'll talk to mom here. Unfortunately, the water is not working in any of these areas here. That's kind of the main issue of this game. So we got to go through and kind of fix the water lines. So first off, we're going to water these 4 plants just like normally with the watering can there. I'm going to face this way with my camera because we're going to go that way next. Wait for mom. There she is. We can complete this quest and we can head over to the 3rd of 3 little care packages here. And I'm going to bring it over to the last neighbor over here. So we'll hop up here. There's a little stamina bar that you can kind of see there too. This game has a lot of, there's a lot of stamina management in this game. If you run out of it, it's not ideal. You fall down, you have to hit the ground again in order for the stamina bar to come back again. You'll see that it'll go red. Sometimes as well. So I try to go right to the edge of it like you see there, and then hit the ground and let it come back on its own. It saves a little bit of time every time you do it too. So it's not the biggest deal, but it's something you start to get used to as you play this game as well. With kind of the movement text. So we finished this first area here. We finished up everything. We're gonna head over to our next area, taking this little flower portal to the next section. We're gonna unlock the next area there, and I'm going to do a little fast travel to get a little bit further ahead as well. And we're gonna just kind of fly up these stairs here, and we're gonna do another I would say one of the coolest tricks in this game, maybe one of the coolest tricks I've ever learned in any game, is called respawn storage. So I'm going to stand there for about a second or so on that bench, particularly right there. And I'm going to do the trick, and then I'll kind of explain it afterwards here. So just so I don't kind of mess it up, there's a little bit of a window that we have to kind of get it. It should be fine. There we go. So basically what we did was we stood still. By standing still, you save your respawn at that point. And so then if you are flying and you don't touch the ground for long enough, again, it's about like a second, it's pretty short, that respawn just stays where it last was, where you touched the ground. So what we can do is go all the way down really far away and then just find a way to jump off the edge, even carrying a quest item. And then when we die, we respawn back at that spot where we stood still. It saves a ton of time. That one doesn't in particular save a lot of time. It's like a few seconds maybe. So if you mess it up, not a big deal. There are a couple others that save like, I don't know, it's probably almost minutes at this point. If not, at least a lot of effort being done. So that's kind of the first example of it. We'll have a couple others coming out too. Normally you have to use that little parachute or that little like umbrella and jump up to get to that area. But if you just come down here and you jump sort of precisely, not too fast where you'll bonk your head and trigger the death animation, and you won't go too low where you'll just fall off the map. But if you jump just enough, you can basically fly to the next level and unlock the fast travel point and skip that entirely. It's like a whole quest line that you'd have to do normally. So saves a ton of time. I'm gonna grab 2 little seeds here. You can grab seeds from dead plants and use them later on. So we will grab 2 of those and use one just up here. Actually, we're gonna do another respawn storage where I go right into this corner here. Run into that corner, stand still, and then I'm gonna go plant the. I think we're fine. We'll see. If I fall down there, if I respawn there, it's not gonna be the end of the world. But I think we're gonna be okay. It's pretty finicky. So I'm gonna water this plant, grab the snapdragon seed, and fall off the edge. And boom, which teleported or respawned back up there. And normally you have to get all the way around here in order to burn that thorn. Oopsies, there we go. But if you just burn it right at the edge, it's just peeking out just a little bit behind the fence. And so you can skip a ton of time and effort by doing that just right there. It's very, very cool. So that finishes the first hose. Which is very great. And so now we're gonna transition to the next level here, planting the second snapdragon. We're gonna go and then grab this here, have a friend sing. Oh, that's Mom, actually. Mom is a friend. And point it at that little flower here to water it. We're gonna grab this snapdragon and do the exact same thing. Ow, I hit the thorns. To burn these thorns, which will open up this portal flower right here. We'll hop into here into the next level. This one has a fast travel already unlocked there, so we'll just use that to go a little bit further ahead and carry on our way. So this part, nothing much going on here. We're just kind of flying. We can use this wisteria to kind of fling ourselves upward. Again, I did not know any of these plant names before playing this game, so I've learned a decent bit about different plants, and no idea if I'm pronouncing any of them correctly, but I do know what they are or how they're spelled. So we're gonna use another wisteria one there, and we're gonna come along this way, and we're gonna do another skip. Again, this would be another spot where we'd have to kind of find ourselves a way to unlock that whole area, which takes a while. But instead, we can just barely jump off the edge and unlock the next fast travel and skip, again, a ton more of the game. So I'm going to do another respawn storage right about here. And then we're going to go do a little escort, or I don't know what it's called, but a little quest. It's not an escort quest, but we're going to basically go and pick up 3 lost little birds for the dad up on that roof. So we're going to do respawn storage because otherwise, if you can see, we'd have to bring this bird, all of these birds, all the way back through this. So it saves us literally the entirety of flying back up. Not only that, but like having to plant different things, because if you see here, the stamina goes down really fast when we have the bird. Uh-oh, I think we're fine. Okay, we're good. It goes down really, really fast, and so we have to plant plants in order to get up. It's kind of unavoidable. So we use respawn sword instead. I'm going to plant a little wisteria here. Grab this, throw that way. Did that work? It did. And I'm going to rise up. Oh, wait, I think I learned that I don't have to water that, maybe? I'm not sure. But we water that one, rise up to bring this second bird, There's not really any way we could do a respawn storage for that second one, but we will definitely do it for this third one because we got to go all the way over to this swimming pool, which for whatever reason, an unattended baby bird is just, I guess they're birds, so maybe it's fine. Like, I guess a human would be kind of problematic, but it's just a bird just stranded in here, so we got to go grab it. And again, we don't want to have to climb all the way back up, so we are just going to hop right here and trigger the respawn storage to bring it all the way up here, and that quest is done. Saves us, again, so much time by doing that glitch here. Next up, we're gonna do kind of fix up the hose. This part of the hose here is has some leaks, so we're gonna go through and throw some tape at them, and it just kind of fixes them. That one, nice. We can throw that one, and that one kind of fixes itself. I'm gonna go up here first and plant this wisteria. It doesn't really matter what order I do this in. I sometimes change it up here, but I'm gonna grab then the rest of these here, throw them all over to this section here, and we'll start heading to the roof to fix the others. So I'm gonna grab all three, kind of clump them together. Rise up here. I can fix this one right here, and then rise up again. I'm going to do another glitch that I kind of talked about a little bit at the beginning of the game, but if you go from either the beginning of the game or a pause menu, and you're holding a button when you come back into the game, it will start spamming that button. So in this case, we hold the grab button, which grabs and ungrabs over and over and over and over again onto the item, and so then it saves a ton of stamina, and we can jump much higher or get much higher heights than we normally would be able to. So oh, that's all good. We're gonna have to unlock a marble anyways. The first marble you unlock, it just kind of puts you stationary. Sometimes if you hit certain marbles, you'll fall all the way to the ground because it just locks your character up. But there is an unavoidable marble later on, so me hitting that one, not the end of the world. All right, we're done with that. We fixed all 4 of those, so we can just teleport right back home. And then I'll teleport one more time in this fast travel section here of the map, and then we will turn ourselves around here and fly onto, or hop onto this one here. I think I can get up this way. Yep, we're good. Hop onto this and take this watering can, ask for help from my mom by chirping at her, and we'll water this. All we have to do is water this little section here, and then that unlocks the entire next teleport location. So we are now on the last level. There's a lot more to go with this, so but this is the final level here. So we are going to first fly up here, have a little cutscene that happens with Layla. We're gonna grab her backpack, kind of help her out. Gonna fly up here, grab these. Now you might notice that the buttons for like, it usually shows controller buttons. It sometimes will show like spacebar or like mouse. That is because when you are in some of those plants that you have to aim, it is super duper slow to do them. I'm also going to plant a pansy here. It's super duper slow to do them, so I sometimes just switch to my mouse, which is right next to my controller here, and then I will aim it with my mouse. So we're gonna do a trick here right now where I plant, I immediately teleport to the town center, and while planting, it causes a wrong warp where I just teleport to this section here. It unlocks the fast travel section of that map, and then we complete this quest. We skip a ton of time doing that, and it's really, really cool. I honestly don't have a great way of explaining it because I don't really understand it. I put the inputs. The inputs work, and then I do it. It's something about the levels kind of being overlaid on top of each other, I think, and when you're like when you're planting something, it like freezes your character or something, so then you don't actually, I don't really know. Somebody's explained it to me and I can't really regurgitate it, but it's a wrong warp, and it basically allows us to unlock that area way sooner with a lot less effort than we normally would have to. So we're gonna fly on over to this section here, and we're just basically unlocking another fast travel section. We're basically just trying to unlock fast travel sections before we normally should be able to. We normally need to have like other friends or other sort of things done in order to do some of these, but if we just kind of skip through stuff, we can avoid that. So I'm gonna do another one right here. where I unlock this little area. I'm going to use my mouse there too. It's a little finicky. There we go. And I'll grab onto this. I think it's a hyacinth. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's a plant that apparently kind of waters other plants, at least in this game. So I will put that one there, grab another one. Maybe that's not the hyacinth. Maybe this is the hyacinth. Please don't come after me for my garden knowledge, but that will unlock that one. That's the hyacinth. And then just go over to this section to complete that quest for whatever reason. And then I'll grab onto this one. You can kind of drag it quite far. We'll stretch it as far as we can go to water this one. Then we'll grab this one, kind of chain it over to this one, really getting as far as we possibly can with these ones here. We can then eject ourselves up here, water this, and we have the teleport. So that is that part there. Now I'm going to switch to a hibiscus. I'll plant it here for now. I will water it in a second as I grab onto one of these little tape rolls. I'm going to walk myself across this railing and going to do another, I think it's called infinite menu smash. I forgot what the name is. It won't come to me, but we'll do another one of those. Grab onto this plant, throw it onto there, water it, grab 2 of these little tape rolls, and we'll head this way. I'm gonna go fix 2 of the hose patches or spots over here. So I will eject myself, fling over here, do the same thing to this flower, and we'll come right over here to hopefully throw it as well. Nice. And then I'll use my mouse here again. These ones are a little finicky. There we go. It's a little bit precise, to be honest. There we go. All right. So I'll come back up here, grab this one, head back this way. Use the plants a lot of times to restore, or regenerate your stamina instantly too. So it's very nice. A lot of the movement of this as well kind of relies on that. So I will hop into this flower, hop up here to turn or to fix that one, and we'll head back over to the last 2. Level's getting pretty close to done here. There's another respawn storage glitch that we'll do in a bit, but yeah, we're almost there. So let's go grab this one. I'm going to, oops, hold on. I grabbed my mouse a little bit too soon. We'll grab the mouse. We will get ourselves up here. There we go. Wait for my energy. And I will put this precisely in this spot here. And then I will grab the final one. So I'm going to keep that one waiting there. You'll see it. We'll use it a little bit later here. But I'm going to first bring this one up this way. We're going to hop onto our little chair here and do another infinite menu glitch here. And hop up onto these. Wait for my stamina a little bit there. There we go. And then I will hop up here first. What I'm going to basically do is get myself onto the roof, and we'll do the infamous respawn storage right here. I'm going to hop all the way down, go grab this little roll of tape. I'm going to jump off here, teleport, and there's a little bit of a ledge where that you can just fall off, and you can trigger that death. And boom, we're up. It is, I think that one saves the most amount of time, at least the most amount of effort. So that one feels really good to do. We'll finally finish the last one here, and then we can teleport back home. We're just going to talk to Mom here, and then the run is actually over here. It's a very quick run here. So you will see I've got 2 kind of sections to do some cutscenes for, or some text here. When the creator comes on screen here, time will be up, and that'll be about a couple seconds here. 3, 2, 1, time. That's the game. So yeah, that is Garden Trills. It is a very fast-paced. It's cozy when you play it, not when you try to explain it. But even playing the run, it's a pretty cozy game. But that's Garden Trills. Super cozy, cute game. Very, very fun. Game as well too. So many cool glitches that are in this game that the runner Kaishi found literally all of this by himself. this entire game was routed, and all of these glitches were found just by himself, before anyone else even found the game. So come join us if you want to play this game. It's on speedrun.com. There is a Discord as well for it too. So super fun game, very fun to get into, very short as well. If you just want to like learn a first game or just get another game under your belt, it's a very, very fun time too. So love showing this game off. It's the newest game that I've learned, so this is only my second time showing it off here too. So that's pretty much it for me. You can find me on Twitch at PBB8. I speedrun this game, the other one Bad Way, and then also a third game called Alley Oop. It's a skateboarding dog, also another cute kind of 3D platformer. You're kind of getting my niche apparently, that I've fallen into. So otherwise, yeah, that's about it for me. Thank you again so much for allowing me to play 2 games right in a row here and actually end the evening too. So it's really been an honor to be a part of this this marathon.
No problem at all. Thank you very much for taking part. That ends today, day 1 of InstaTipTopathon 2026. We have had another donation in, actually, just as we were finishing up here, from Colonel Fats69. He is currently in the chat as well, I think, if I can read the name. It's very difficult to read it on the chat I've got on my PC monitor, because it's a very dark blue on a very dark background on the chat, which is very difficult to read, but I'm hoping it's Colonel Fats. I think I can just about make it out there. My eyes are not very good. But Colonel Fats69 has donated £20 to the fundraiser with the message of thank you for having me and good luck for the rest of the runners. To the rest of the runners, fantastic event so far. The What the Car run was amazing, haha. And it also goes towards the incentive showcase Chicken Republic for the old school musical Any Percent Difficult run tomorrow. That now needs £15 more to be met. And again, it would be a shame if we didn't meet it, because we are very musical orientated this weekend, because we are fundraising for an amateur theatre company who very much specialise in musicals. So be sure to get those donations in towards that incentive. And there's also a poll for tomorrow's first run, which is choosing the character for the Crash Team Racing Any Percent No Major Glitches run as well. There's Dingo Dial and Tiny. Donations will be accepted overnight, and if there are any donations that come in overnight, then I'll read them out in the morning before we get started. So if you have any donations that you'd like to put towards that poll, and obviously towards the Old School Musical incentive as well, then please be sure to do so. We're only £15 away from seeing the Showcase Chicken Republic now on the Old School Musical Any Percent incentive. And there are a few other polls as well. So for tomorrow's runs, there's Crash Team Racing Any Percent No Major Glitches. They're choosing the character. There's the Undertale True Pacifist Glitchless by Eden 8, name the character. The winning option so far, much to my amusement, is Slebog, which is currently on £31. Wales is currently second place with £20, and the rest all have £0 towards them. So if you'd like to see a particular option win that poll, then be sure to put your donations towards that one as well. And then there's also the Super Metro Project Base 104% run, which ends the marathon actually, and that's to save or kill the animals. So be sure to put your donations towards those incentives and polls that are available as well. It doesn't cost anything extra, and the money goes to Tip Top Productions. The running total so far to finish off the marathon is £134.39, which is a really good place to end the first day. Actually, I don't think we've ever had that high before to finish a day 1 for a 2-day event. So I have to say that is incredible to see, and hopefully we can donate even more money. If we can double that tomorrow, that would be absolutely incredible. So yeah, thank you very much PB8 for both runs, the Bad Way and Garden Trills. Have you got any final things you'd like to say before we finish off with your run and make our way to the intermission screen?
No, I don't think so. Thanks again for having me. Yeah, good luck to tomorrow's runners as well too. I'm looking forward to seeing those games as well. But yeah, that's about it for me.
Excellent. Thank you very much for taking part, and we'll hopefully see you again soon.
Thank you. You too.